Joe, I know those of us in the media tend to overstate and overplay certain games, highlight games, et cetera. With your roster and you guys, what is your feeling about how they feel about this game? Is it one that they single out of the calendar? Are these guys, is there any mental component to playing these guys over and above the regular, just another game?
I mean, I didn't really ask them that. I'm sure they think about it. I think, today we talked about just more focused on the things we've been doing well over these last 7 games and the things we can improve on. And then obviously looking at game 1, what we did well in that game and where we can improve. So I'm not going to sit here and say they haven't, but I don't think it's something that consumes them.
Do you think that they have any, is there any pushback if we overreact to a game like, okay, you lost them in the finals, lost them out there, you don't beat them tonight, like these guys have your number?
I'd be shocked if you guys didn't overreact if we didn't win tonight.
Joe, any update on Jalen?
Questionable.
Still questionable.
Yes.
Jared Calhoun says he has taken stuff from you for his offense at Youngstown State. And what have you taken from him? What has he taken from you? And I think they're one of the top offenses in America, so obviously something's working there.
Yeah. Jared's a great coach. He helped me get into coaching, worked for him at Fairmont State. I learned a lot from him as far as how to build a program, how to build an organization, well-rounded there. And then, we talk a lot, basketball-wise. I think he's one of the smarter coaches, that I've been around. And, we've kind of made each other better where, he was more of a defensive guy because he worked for Hugs and, I like offense. So, we kind of just bounce stuff off each other.
I have some numbers. They're simple.
Are they expected or actual?
Actual.
Oh.
1 in 6 on 2 days rest. Is that enough for a pattern? Do you make anything of that? Can you do anything about it?
We've practiced. We had an off day. We had fun. So we'll see. I don't know.
Not enough for a pattern. Too small a sample size?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, obviously, like I said, we've tried a couple different things after 2 days. I don't know if there's, I couldn't, if there is a reason why I haven't been able to figure it out to this point. So, there's a lot riding on tonight's game.
If Jalen can play, will he have any restrictions?
No.
Joe, Malcolm's kind of been talked about a guy who's who you were missing potentially in this series between these two teams. In terms of how you match up with this team, what are some ways he can impact the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think he does a good job of creating 2-on-1s without a pick and roll or without an action. And then when we go to a certain spacing, his ability to shoot threes off the dribble and off the catch really help us. And so just another playmaker that can make plays, off the dribble in dribble drive situations and make the right rim read.
And I know you have a bunch of different closing groups. Last couple of games or even last couple of weeks here, it looks like you've been looking at that double big lineup to close games. Where does he potentially fit in some closing lineups?
Who?
Malcolm.
Just depends on how the game's going. Thank you.